The one benefit of getting up at the crack of dawn for a Sunday morning interview round. FaceTime with the business secretary in the green room. The founder of one of Britain's biggest energy suppliers is calling for the government to support consumers struggling to meet rising energy costs.
What we probably do need to look at is there enough money in the system to protect the most vulnerable households? They're seeing a massive cost of living increase, and if it is a cold winter, then there's millions of households that are going to need extra help. So I think that's the kind of thing we need to be looking at.
And do you think he's going to take that on board? Is that something that you get a sense that he's thinking about?
Yes.
What did he say exactly?
I think that's the end of the interview.
The business secretary is under pressure from both consumers and businesses buckling under the weight of massive rises in wholesale gas prices.
Mr. Kwarteng, will the Treasury bail out businesses?
He batted away speculation that he'd asked the Treasury for billions to help, but said talks on how best to intervene were ongoing.
I'm working very closely with Rishi Sunak, the Chancellor, to get us through this situation. I think he showed a great deal of flexibility when he allowed £500 million to be dispersed by local authorities for vulnerable consumers, and we're working to see what we can do in terms of protecting industry.
But is he in discussions with the Chancellor? Not long after that interview, a Treasury source told me no such talks had taken place. So I asked Mr. Kwarteng's department what they made of that. They told me they had nothing to add.
One set of talks he can be confirmed to be in, however, is with leaders of energy-intensive industries like steelworks, chemical plants and paper producers. They want a price cap, similar to the one in place for consumers, on the amount suppliers can charge them. It's one of the levers being discussed, though neither the Conservatives or Labour were clear on whether they could support this.
The discussions we've had, there have been a number of suggestions proposed. I think that we're beginning to see businesses come together and say actually they think this might work, or there's another strategy that might work. But what we need more than anything else is Kwasi Kwarteng to be sitting down with those businesses, listening to what they say, and then putting together a plan with them. We certainly can't, for the sake of dogma, say that we are going to leave businesses to swing.
Mm-hmm. But on Friday when he met, then the steelmakers, for example, said they do want a cap, and I just wonder what's Labour's policy.
Yeah. But you see, but other businesses say something else.
For now, industry leaders who say they're on their knees are biding their time, watching, waiting for the government's next move. Just like the millions of households whose bills are on the rise, experts warning that from next April they'll have to fork out £400 more a year.